I'll keep on running back to you. 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 I keep on running back to you. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today, my name is Avoid, and we will have a match with Casablanca versus KAN, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm also joined with Ghost here, which will be broadcasting our game today and showing us lovely gameplay for these players. So, guys, I will go ahead and introduce the two teams for you. So, on Team Casablanca, we have Tawai Papatu, which is actually Mert, Deceive My Crusader, which is Alfie, Duality, Matrix, and Deceive. So that was Casablanca. And on KAN, we have Ato, Clappy, Gega, Bauslim, and Lucius. So approximately in around 30 seconds, you can expect all players to self-destruct, and we should see the games begin shortly. So players are self-destructing currently at this moment of time. All right, so we can see all players right now just moving off slowly, and the OD bots is dropping at this current stage of the match, and Merc gets taken out there. Atu might be able to take the OD bots. Duality is low HP here, so he's having a little bit of trouble to do some damage to Atu and Bauslim here. As you can see, Atu might be able to make an attack here and use his OD as no one's in the base, but Lucius sneaking around with his Crusader and Rail, he's giving shots to deceive. Atu there with his Hunter, giving as much damage as possible. Mert there, oh, it seems like Atu manages to miss his OD there, which is a bit unfortunate as Matrix hit just in time, and that was a return there for Casablanca. So right now we can see Buzlim and Clappy dealing some damage to the opponent's player in Casablanca's defense here. And right now, Casablanca might be in a bit of trouble here as Lucius and Ato is making an attempt to play more aggressive here, pushing on the left side of the map. Duality is in a bit of trouble here, but he's camping, trying to wait out the players for their team to catch up, to respawn and do as much damage as possible to KAN. Muslim here just pushing aggressive now. Just nice shots off the Ricker off the wall here. Deceive looks like he might be able to take out Muslim, and he does that just in time. Atu and Lucius pushing on the left side here. Matrix on the left side with Deceive here. So this might be a counter pull if KN manages to pull the flag. And the OD bots is dropping mid, but Lucius misses his OD just a little bit there, which is unfortunate. Matrix uses his OD, and they see my Crusader Alfie sneaking at the base, but I think someone spots him. Yeah. This might be something here for Casablanca. Two players, Duality and Deceive, they both have ODs here. So I wonder if they're going to use at this current stage. Nice shot there by Lucius. Yeah, Mauslin coming in with his Pala, dealing as much damage as possible to the Viking here. This might be something, but as the Pala is low here, he will get taken out by Matrix. Gega having a little bit of trouble there as he has not much support, but Atu, nice shot with the Hunter and Striker there. Clappy making an attempt on the left side to push, dealing some damage to the opponents. This is a pull looking like for KAN here. This is looking promising. A nice OD there from Gega. I see the vision here, and this is look like it's going to be a first capture for KAN as Bauslim and Deceive, which is Alfie, who has his OD activated. As OD there for Mert, manages to heal the paladin that is pulling the flag here for Casablanca. But Alfie's so low and he won't be able to sneak away in time. Matrix with the OD here takes out one opponent, takes out Clappy, deceive her. He has OD. Maybe he can use and get away in time if he does need that. But nice OD there once again from Mert, pulling through mid for Casablanca. And this has looked like it's going to be a draw for the very start again. This is what we want to see as the game progresses on and on and on. We can see the Sieve with OD, Duality with OD middle, and Atum trying to give shots to him. Yeah. Yeah, I think Clappy and Lucius should push on the left side, and this might be something. So you can see Lucius with a Crusader trying to pull the flag, but nice shot by Deceive, deceiving us, takes out the opponent player and returns for Casablanca. KAN it's really, really up in the performance as Clappy's sneaking at the back of the base. Duality doesn't even notice him here, and this is looking promising as Clappy's dealing off shots. And Duality tried to get his OD off just in time, but it didn't manage to use on Clappy. And this is unfortunate here as Casablanca is down one flag now. A nice capture there for KAN. This is what we love to see. OD box is dropping mid now as Lucius is making an attempt to pull the flag for KAN, but no, he gets taken out. But Alfie might be able to take this OD box. Oh, he's going to leave for Mert once again, as we've seen Mert use some wonderful ODs here today. And Ato on the left side, looking like he might be getting taken out here by the Sieve if he uses one shot on him. Nice shot there by Mert. Oh, that Ares OD didn't really do much, unfortunately, but you know. So at this current time, you can see Clappy with the OD sneaking around the base. He doesn't have a repair here, and I'm expecting Alfie to take him out here. Duality kind of there on the right side alone by himself, and he's in some trouble here as so many players are on the left side to take him out. Bowsem trying to hold down the defense here, but he is in a lot of trouble as Matrix and Alfie are dealing as much damage as possible to these players. A toe on spawn here trying to take some shots to Alfie before he can pull the flag with Matrix, but he goes for a respawn here. And Lucius pulling the enemy's flag here for KAN. Can Deceive use his shot and deal some damage? And this is just not looking too good so far for Casablanca. But they managed to go and return if they can. And if you notice, we can see the OD bots is dropping there. Deceive uses his OD. Beautiful OD there. Absolutely magnificent there. Manages to use it and take out Clappy there. Currently Matrix activates his OD. I don't know if it was necessary to activate it that early as Clappy's camping behind that wall, but Matrix manages to use the OD and capitalize on it without it running out just in time. Alfie pulling the flag here for Casablanca. Alfie using his Paladin OD here. I don't know if he's going to be able to heal up just in time. Bowsen trying to do some damage here to Alfie, but Gega uses his OD here. But I don't know what cancelled that out just in time, but it looked like it went somewhere else. But now the teams are looking a bit more panicky here as it's a draw at this current stage. You can see Bowser activating this Paladin OD here, but a lot of players are holding down the fort for Casablanca here as they look like they're trying to end it on a draw. A 2 on the left side, trying to be a nuisance, dealing us that much damage to Alfie, but Mert is holding on the fort with Deceive here. A man said Casablanca will win even though they have the weaker side. Well, guys, we just have to see in it because right now there's only 1 minute left on the timer, and we can see both teams' performance have been outstanding today. But it's looking like it might end in a draw. Nice OD there by Lucius. Now talking about that, this might be promising here, but Lucius looks like he's in trouble once more again, and he gets taken out by Duality and the whole of Casablanca's team that was holding down the fort there. Atu trying to do some damage, but he gets taken out. Clappy with OD here. It looks like Casablanca might have something off. It's looking about a lot of kerfuffle there for KN there, as they didn't manage to pull the flag in time, and that what cost them the time on the timer. As Aries is trying to pull the flag, Atu there pulling the flag here again. I wonder if the Aries uses his OD. Aries uses his OD, which is from Mert team here. Does something here? And it looks like wonderful. Absolutely amazing. With only 1 minute left on the timer, Casablanca managed to slow them down. But it's a bit unfortunate there as KN looked like they were having a little bit of a picnic there outside of the flag of Casablanca's base, where it kind of did slow them down, which is not what we wanted to see. But however, the score still determined that it's 2-2. So it's looking like a draw just for the first round already. Wow, it looks like some viewers looking like they are being a bit aggressive in the chat here and saying that Clappy sold and Clappy was blocking his teammates. Well, guys, as you understand, the game was getting even more intense, and we can't say that Clappy was playing bad. Clappy had very nice plays there, nice ODs from Clappy. He was sneaking behind the base every time. You know, one mistake doesn't change the fact that he was playing well the round. So the second round would start approximately shortly in around 40 seconds. We can expect both teams to self-destruct. Yeah. So both teams will be self-destructing at this current stage or point in time. All right, speaking of the devil, we can see the OD bot's dropping now. Clappy's closest to it. So will Clappy take? But we can see Casablanca trying to do as much damage to Clappy, but Clappy gets taken out there and manages to take the OD bot just before he gets taken out here. Atu there, sneaking onto the enemy's base for Casablanca. Duality trying to do some damage to him. Mert steps in and puts a hold on their attack and returns the flag here. Clappy swooping in on the right side of the base. Lucius camping there, being a nuisance for Casablanca here. Casablanca really needs to take out Lucius, or he's going to be trouble for the whole game for them if he camps there. Alfie on spawn here takes out Lucius. So this is looking like Casablanca. We can see everyone on Casablanca making an attempt to attack. Alfie and Ares is dealing some damage and takes out the two opponents on the right side. This is looking like a good control for Casablanca here, as Matrix is also pushing on the left side here, dealing some damage to Ato. Lucius is looking like he's on trouble here, as Matrix takes him out. So as long as the teams can control the base and control the enemy's base and control those ODs, this is something that is required for both teams to play perfectly, or there's no such thing as perfect. In other words, to play very well. Sports mode or MK7 plus. Lucius here snatching the enemy's flag, getting away in time, but Gega, nice, didn't really do much. The Sieve and Gega didn't do that best ODs. I'm not going to say much, but you guys, yeah. At this current stage, no one's on the left side of Khan's base to defend there, as Duality's pushing there with Ares OD to support them. And this is looking promising for Casablanca, as Clappy's there trying to do some damage, but Duality there getting blocked by Dead Tank. Gekko's shooting with his Ares and Thunder, and they're going to return there for KAN. That was absolutely shocking there, because the OD's looking good there for Casablanca, and I did think if they used the Ares OD and they got away just in time, that would be nice. But Deceive, which is Alfie, having his OD here, gets taken out there. I wonder now if Ares will take the OD what's that is dropping now, or he's going to leave it for Clappy, but I don't think Clappy notices the Ares OD. Yeah, it looks like Clappy will take it. Mm. So as we can see, Alfie and Matrix pushing together. This is what we love to see. A Viking and Pala supporting one another here. Clappy and Muslim is there holding down the defense here as best as they can. See pulling the flag. Clappy there to do damage and looking like a return once again for KAN. Baslim activating his Paladin OD. He's alone on the left side of the map. So I don't know if that was a wise decision from him, as he has no support there. I guess Ato will be able to swoop in with Gega to deal some damage, but that was kind of a waste in that current situation from Muslim using his Paladin OD at the incorrect time, in my opinion. However, we can see Lucius on the right side of the map dealing some damage to Deceive, being a nuisance once more again. Will we camp the house side with Ato and leave a window opening for KAN to make a successful attack, as Bowsim and Clappy on the left side dealing some damage to Mer? I don't know if this is an opportunity here, but Bowsim is low as he's trying to chip away at Deceive, and he gets taken out there, and Bowsim is on respawn there. I don't know, guys. Who do you think will win this match? Just this round, actually. Who do you think will win? Casablanca or KN? I want to know you viewers' thoughts in the chat. As the match continues to progress here, we can see Mel on the left side dealing some damage to a two, which is mid hunter. Lucius might be able to give some shots off before they pull the flag, which is duality there. This is looking promising, but Lucius absolutely shoots out the birds out the sky, which is not what we wanted to see here. As duality trying to make a attempt here, deceive, nice shot from deceive here. Mert might be able to look at Gega and do some damage to him as deceive is pulling, but this is unfortunate here as Gega looking like he's going to return here for KAN. This is outstanding performance from both teams, but it's just slow and sluggish. But they're playing well, but no successful pulls to manage to capture the flag for any of Casablanca or KN at this current stage. And the first round has already been a draw. So with only 3 minutes left on the timer, who will step up and up the performance for us to actually gets to enjoy here, but nice OD there from Gega. Bowser making an attempt to push for the enemy flag. The C penetrates, boozling him right from the back. Nice OD there once again, but it kind of did get wasted. Cappy using his OD here, trying to make an attempt to pull. His OD runs out just before he could have done much there. And it's going to be a return there for Casablanca. All right, Lucius chipping away at the sieve and Duality. Duality is in a lot of trouble here as he has so little health here. So if a two might be able to get some support from Lucius if they turn back and focus Viking or focus. No, he doesn't get away just in time, which is unfortunate there. Duality, low HP here, but Clappy pushing aggressive here. He's surrounded by so many players here. This is what is not required here. We need some support from when players are attacking. You can't attack alone. As this is sport, if you attack solo, what do you expect? Four players surrounding you. Of course, you're going to get absolutely so. Wow, I just have no words. But Alfie there with Paladin OD on the right side here. He's going to get support from Matrix as Matrix uses his Viking OD. Clappy getting focused here. Maybe Alfie might be able to pull this flag here. As Gega's in a lot of trouble, as Alfie's chipping away some HP. Mert uses his OD mid, doesn't really do much there, which is unfortunate. But Duality steps in once more again. Mert uses his OD, so he took the OD bots and used previously there. So I guess that will allow the opportunity or the window opening, in other words, for Casablanca to capture that flag. With only 1 minute left on the timer, Clappy trying to play attempt here to try and pull the flag. Gega's too far away to support Clappy here, as a tool is also pushing with his Hunter OD here. I don't think he will use her as he's low HP. Lucia's pushing on the right side as well as Bowsim activating his Paladin OD on the left side. Can KAN take a pull with only 40 seconds left on the timer? Bowsim chipping away at Matrix as Matrix with only half HP left here, and a two pushing also. Can a two go up there, stun the three players there, and make an opportunity for them to pull? As expected, a two stuns Alfie and the Aries here. This is looking promising with only 20 seconds on the timer. Clappy needs to speed up here with only 15 seconds left. Will KAN step up their performance here and capture the flag? Can someone shield Clappy from getting taken out here? With only 8 seconds, this is looking absolutely outstanding. Worthy performance there from KN with only 3 seconds left on the timer. This just goes to show that the determination was there for KN as they did not want to give up there and they wanted to continue to proceed with their caution and lead with a draw. Wow, well, 2 draws in a row. 2 draws in a row. That is absolutely crazy, guys. As you're saying on the chat, um, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So it looks like it's going to be a change of maps here. I will tell you shortly which maps will be played next. So, guys, what did you think about that performance? Like, I know we saw two draws, but for KAN to step up their performance, how? What do you think about that? I actually think that was just something else which was unexpected from KAN to pull the flag with only 1 minute left on the timer. And I did like how the Hunter uses OD, which I do believe was Atu, used it at the very nice time, which also led an opportunity for KN to step up there. Wow, we got hot dog muncher 641 in the chat saying that game made me want to munch on 3 hot dogs. Oh wow. I mean, if that made you want to munch on 3 hot dogs, I don't know what else to say to you, buddy, man. That was insane, man. In Mayo. Okay, I don't know if that's Ziva in the chat. I'm assuming it is. Well, I'm gonna say in quotation, someone said I while watching this. Well, I'm not gonna repeat that. I'm not repeating that. I certainly won't be repeating that. But however, Majestic Hair was saying in the chat, KN lucky team. So what made KN so lucky there? Majestic. So Cross will be playing now at this current stage of this round. Okay, both teams right now are actually resetting at this current stage. So we should expect the round to start shortly from this in approximately a few minutes. Worry about the team. So, guys, we're gonna have a technical pause here, approximately around 4 minutes. So, guys, just proceed. Um, go get your snacks or whatever, as a technical pause is occurring at this current stage, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, who's your favorite team, KN or Casablanca? I know KN is a very new team here, and I can tell you who's on KN. KN is Buslim, Atu, Clappy, Beretta, Lucius, Gega, and Ruba. And for Casablanca, what happened? There's just a technical pause now. The technical pause should be over in approximately 2 minutes. Someone on KN said, I hope it's not on stream where I flip alone, lol. I'm not even going to mention any names, but something did say on KN's chat, but I won't be mentioning who said that. They will know when they watch the stream back over again. So as both teams starting to reset at this current moment, the round will start very shortly. Um, 1,000 years later, you know, Majestic. At the end of the day, this is what's required. Some teams need technical pauses to gather information or change strategies, because strategies might be the situation or the thing that is causing them to lack or play properly. Because sometimes in chat or on call there might be someone being a nuisance and not giving them right information, as players like to stay quiet and timid on call for some reason. So maybe they might have to do some substitutions or something. Who knows? So these technical pauses are necessary, but not all the time they are. The OD box is dropping now. Who will take this here? And it's looking like Matrix might be able to take this OD box, which he does so accordingly. All right, so both teams should be self-destructing at this current moment, and the match will begin shortly here. Wow, with only two draws at the very two first, with only two draws at the first two rounds that did happen. This round, there has to be a win or something, because I'm not looking to another draw, honestly. All right, so back to the game anyways. You can see the Seep and Mer on the left side dealing some damage to the Viking, which gets taken out there. The Hunter looking like he might be in trouble, as if Mer focuses this Hunter, this might be a window opening for Casablanca what they need. But Bowsen also sneaking at the back of that pillar, dealing some shots. But Bowsen, as he backs up, he understood the situation and the severity of it, that he was low and he got taken out there. Alfie on the left side, he doesn't really notice Clappy there behind him, but Mert steps in and takes out the player that was causing damage to Alfie. Would be nice if Mert probably goes on the top bit and deals some damage to the players. That would be nice to see. All right, as we can see, Bowsen here pulling the enemy flag here as he's battling up against Matrix. Matrix puts a hold on that aggressiveness on Muslim that was trying to make an attempt to pull the flag. As the OD box is dropping in the middle, Muslim is there battling against Duality as they're chipping off at one another. The Sieve shot the Paladin, but that didn't cause the player to die just in time for the teammate on their team to take the enemy OD. But the Sieve here pulling the flag. Can he get some support here as Clappy's there is dealing some damage? This is not looking too good as the whole of KAN is stepping all the way down just to return the flag. Being out surrounded like that is just outplayed. So in that current situation, I do believe Casablanca could have stepped in there and give communication better to go and support the flag in that situation. However, the Sieve here on the left side, he might be able to give some shots to that Paladin there and make a window opening for Alfie, which is on the right side. But Alfie gets taken out there by Lucius. The Sieve is in a lot of trouble here as he's got 4 players on his case here as the Sieve is really holding that wall here, focusing on positioning and using that wall as his friend to get better advantage for himself. However, Muslim takes out the Crusader that was on Casablanca's team. Nice OD there from Gega, as to be expected. Ooh, pinching the back of Mert's back. As Mert uses his OD, is this necessary at this current point of time? I am not too sure, but maybe. But Clappy uses his OD and takes once more again, which is kind of to be expected. As a 2 should camp there, but a 2 gets taken out as too much players are focusing him. As Clappy looks like he's in a lot of trouble and he gets put on respawn here. Gego on the left side, he gets shot, stunned by Duality. Nice OD there by Duality. Gego dealing as much damage to Duality. Clappy and Lucius there on the left side as Bowsen activating his Paladin OD there at the enemy's base here. A 2 might need to deal some damage to the mid players that are being a nuisance to Muslim because Muslim might be able to pull here. I don't think Clappy will activate his OD here as he's also low here. Maybe he needs to go for respawn here and Muslim might have wasted that Paladin OD with only a few seconds left on it as it just runs out. Lucius on the left side pushing aggressively with Clappy here. Will Clappy activate his Viking OD here with 3 players camping, holding down the defense. I don't think Clappy will use as he also gets taken out here. Muslim on the top bit, just dealing some damage to the enemy opposing players, but nah, it's not looking too promising as the vision kind of looking too weak here for KN. I believe so too. They could have communicated better. Anyways, we can see Clappy activating his OD here, which was we were waiting for that. And the OD box is dropping middle, but I don't think Clappy will be able, which he does. And a 2 here, putting the flag. Speaking of the devil, a 2 kind of wastes that OD, which was Duality manages to camp in there. Is Tank. It's not looking too good for KN at this current moment of time. But Lucius pulling the flag. Can Gega manage to take the flag before Duality returns? But Duality will return there for Casablanca. Clappy has a Viking OD here as the Sieve is also on the left side having support there by Alfie, but Muslim making an attempt to pull the flag. Wow. I mean, right now this performance is impressive here as Matrix activating his Viking OD here on the right side. Can they pull the enemy's flag here? This is the window opportunity that Casablanca needed. The Sieve there pushing down on the left side, trying to do some shots here. Duality pulling the flag. Will the Sieve use his OD? No, well, yes, he uses. Nice OD there by the Sieve. Really deceiving us at the last moment. Can Alfie step in and support the Sieve here? This is what is looking impressive now. Determination and strategic play as Duality is holding down the defense. Alfie's also there to support if the Sieve gets taken out. As expected, the Sieve gets taken out, and Alfie will be able to capture this flag with only a little bit health left on him. Lucius making an attempt to pull the flag. Boslim stepping in once more again. Half HP here. Clappy also with his Viking OD, which was nice. Can he take this OD? Clappy here. Mert there dealing some damage as much as possible, but Mert will get taken out as Clappy activates his OD, but no one noticed Alfie. Can Clappy take out Alfie just in time? Deceived there, trying to do some damage off. Duality's in a lot of trouble as he's low, and that's going to be a capture for KAN with a draw for both teams. Bowser might be able to push her with Lucius on the left side. Speaking of it. Right, as the game proceeds on progressively, we can see Clappy on the right side, and Mer uses his OD here. Is it a nice OD? Not the best one, but meh. With only 2 minutes 20 seconds left on the timer, which team will step up their performance as Alfie's also on the left side here, dealing some shots to Gega, which is in the middle bit, on the middle ramp. Can the Sea focus this Hunter? Nah. Nice shot by Lucius. Nice OD there by Gega, leaving a window open opportunity as Buslim will be able to pull the flag. But nice shot by Deceive there, deceiving us at the last moment. Lucius pulling underneath the bridge here. No players will be able to do damage as the Viking, which is Clappy, managed to hold down as a shield to protect Lucius as he's pulling the flag. Paladin, which is Buslim, activating his Paladin OD here. Nice OD there by Gega, healing the flag as he's pulling KN. This is looking very promising for KN as to be expected, but Casablanca needs to up their performance as this is not looking too good for them at this moment of time. As the Paladin is pulling, he's in a lot of trouble as he has no supplies. And Alfie, beautiful return there by Alfie, but Clappy also on the left side here, trying to do some shots off to Alfie, but didn't get it off just in time. And that's a return there for Casablanca. Wow. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, to be honest. With leading in the lead KAN, as long as KAN hold down the fort, but the Seep here pulling the flag again with no support here. KAN needs to hold down the fort here if they really want to win and beat Casablanca. It's now or never. Hold down the defense and don't let Casablanca pull. As Alfie's going sneakily, unexpectedly, KN looked back and did some damage to Alfie. Alfie's in a lot of trouble here as he's surrounded by three players. But Deceive, nice OD there by Deceive. Oh, penetrates the player. But he flipped. He kisses the ground as the ground was his friend at that current stage in time. Nice OD there by Mer as Mer is pulling, helping the flag pull, but it didn't come off just in time. This is unfortunate. This is not looking good for Casablanca. This is not what we want to see at this current stage as Casablanca takes a loss this round. I mean, guys, it doesn't get any better than that, to be honest. It doesn't get any better than that. Avoids commentary makes it 10 times better. Man, just trying the best as I can, to give you guys the best entertainment as possible because we got two brilliant teams here, outstanding players here on both teams. So, you know, on literally KN, we got Clappy, Gega, Lucius, Muslim, and Atul. On Casablanca, Matrix, Duality, Deceive My Crusader, and SVG. SVG looks like he swapped out with one player because I didn't see him playing earlier. So this might be something as SVG stepping in here today, showing us. So which player will be able to take the OD bots as Matrix steps in once more again, and he took the OD bots like he took the last round. And it looks like a technical pause might be given here. So we got a technical pause where we'll be approximately waiting 5 minutes, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So guys, later we will be seeing okay, man. So guys, the technical pause should be over shortly. Hold your horses, guys. It should be over shortly. So guys, what's their name? So as the match proceeds to go on, apologies there. We can see both teams have already started here, and there was an attempt to pull a flag here. Matrix here on the right side trying to do some damage here, but Bowslim and Lucius may work together to take out Matrix. As the Sieve and Alfie on the left side make an attempt to push as the OD bots is dropping middle. SCG with Hunter there might be able to take this OD. Nice OD there by Lucius. Absolutely penetrates Matrix there. Lucius might be able to pull this flag here, but he has little support and with not much energy there, he won't be able to get away in time. As Bozelim there make an attempt to push, but the Sieve uses his OD on that house. Maybe he wanted to break down that house as it was a wooden house there. The Gecko there dealing some shots to Matrix at this current stage. Really, we can see Alfie also on the right side of the map, dealing some shots to Clappy at this current point in time. Yeah. So right now we can see some players just playing strategic here, not playing too aggressive, playing smart as best as they can. Alfie's also nice OD there by Gega as the two ODs cancel out one another. SVG uses his OD. Nice Hunter OD there by SVG. I'm not sure if that was required at that current moment. However, he still used it regardless. Matrix has an OD for Casablanca. Atu has an OD for KAN. As Atu's also camping there, dealing some shots as best as he can. The OD bots is dropping mid. And to be expected, Duality is also there, camping mid just for that OD. But Gega's also there. I don't think Duality will be able to take as Duality dies there, but Alfie still took the flag, took the OD bots. Apologies. Anyways, right at this moment, we can see the Sea being a nuisance camping on the side as he is Cruise and this will be annoying for Boozlim and the other players that are on spawn here, as they will have to look back and be a distraction and leave a decoy and an opportunity for Alfie and Matrix to pull, as Matrix activating his OD here. Nice OD by Matrix. But Gega gets off his shots and takes out Matrix. Clappy also going for a sneaky pull here, and this is looking a bit more promising for KAN. Majestic in the chat saying go Casablanca. Well, Casablanca really need to up their performance, as we can see Alfie pushing on the left side with only a third HP. He heals himself, but I don't think he's going to use his OD, as three players on KN looks at him and gives as much shots as possible. Yeah. With only 5 minutes left on the timer, who will go away with this win? The OD Watts is also dropping mid. I don't think that Ares will be able to take it. Deceiver's using his OD. Nice OD there by Deceive. Once more again, this might be the opportunity that Deceiver's needing here. But Gega's also there, camping with Ares, being a nuisance. Anyways, back to the game anyways. We can see Atu there pushing on the right side as he's going up against Alfie here. Alfie on low HP, he will get taken out. As long as Atu and Akapi can camp there and do as much damage as possible, this will be an opportunity for them. I really think maybe if there's only a few minutes left on the timer, I think players will start playing more aggressive. For now, they're just playing smart as best as they can. As Clappy's push As Alfie's pushing on the left side with the sieve here, Alfie's playing a bit more safe here. Hopefully, he might be able to step in and pull the flag here. Alfie's just getting absolutely focused by Clappy, who uses his Viking OD, which prevents Casablanca from pulling the flag. And the OD box is dropping middle now. Will Alfie take it? I think Alfie might be able to take it. No! Muslim steps in and takes the flag, takes the OD box. Yeah, man, it doesn't get any better than this right now because we can see the teams playing it safe with only 2 minutes, 50 seconds left on the timer. Muslim activating his Paladin OD there. And he's going to be able to push on the left side here as he's got support there from the Crusader here. This might be something that we are looking forward to as Rico is dealing as much damage to SVG. This is looking like Casablanca's in some sort of trouble here as Lucius giving shots to Matrix, but Lucius doesn't have a much HP there and he will get taken out, which he does so already. Clappy there camping on the left side, being a nuisance to Alfie, dealing as much damage as possible out. Alfie says, you are coming out of my base. You are going on respawn. Lucius there. Oh, Alfie kind of flips there. Unfortunate. But Clappy on the right side, pushing with a 2 there. Maybe Atto and Clappy might be able to do something with Gega and Muslim on the left side. Lucius trying to deal as much damage to Matrix. Matrix was low and he gets taken out. And Muslim there bouncing off shots off wall as SVG has an Ares, nice Ares OD by duality. Doesn't really do much there anyways. Muslim is in a lot of trouble as this SVG could use his OD if any trouble does occur. With only 1 minute 15 seconds left on the timer. Deceived there. Oh my gosh, I guess the birds was his friend. I guess he wanted to go scouting and take the birds as his dinner. However, we can see opponents trying to make the attempt to pull the flag. But however, Casablanca does not get far with the flag there. Wow, with only 45 seconds left on the timer, man, and not looking too good right now with both teams on a draw. Nice OD there by Atul. Yep. I mean, with only 20 seconds left on the timer, we can just see players chipping off at one another, and the game just proceeds to get a little bit longer here as Gega using his Ares OD here. Nice OD by Gega, manages to lift his tank somehow and send that Ares OD into the sky. So there you have it, lads. Khan won that game. So well played to both teams. Well played to both teams, and thank you, Ghost, for broadcasting. And guys, we will catch you in the next one, which will be broadcasting on Tanky EN2. So guys, stay tuned for that, and that will be VVS versus another team. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but guys, I'm ending this stream here, and guys, we'll catch you later. We are out. Peace.